It's been said mothers hold their children's hands for a short while, but their hearts forever. For Presbyterian College men's basketball coach Greg Nybert, that quote hits close to home. A home filled with love, hope, and countless children. A home that celebrates Mother's Day every day. This SC featured story, how the Nybert family has fostered hope thanks to a mother's mission. Yeah, that's right. We are here in LA. Stephen A. Smith from First Take runs over from First Take to do the show with us. We really appreciate you being back again on Coast to Coast in person.
Yes.
Last time I saw you, Kobe's last game.
Well, I'm never upset about being in LA. I think you know that.
I mean, isn't it lovely? I mean, I hate to do that, but isn't it?
It's kind of lovely. It's kind of lovely. It's kind of lovely.
All right, so after Saturday's loss, we're talking about Golden State. You said you weren't worried. Do you think they should be panicked at all?
Not at all. Not even a little bit. Portland's ultimately came to the centers. I know he's going to try to put it on his agent, Tom Condon, who's been around forever. Hell with all of that. Yeah. You're a grown man. Yeah, I'm telling you this right now. My agent ever represented me that way. He wouldn't be my agent any longer. He'd be fired before he could say his last name.
All right, so Sam Bradford should be ashamed of himself.
Yes, he should.
According to Stephen A. Smith.
Yes, he should.
All right,
yes,
let me see. David, I'll send it back to you in Bristol. What do the fellas over there say? I think you're with Jerome Bettis and Jeff Saturday. I'm sure they agree with one Stephen A. Smith, no?
Well, let's
Okay, and I'll ask you this, Brian, from a coaching perspective. I can write it all out for you. I could draw up these plays. When do you start to buy in?
Well, I think they started to buy in when they played against the Golden State Warriors.
Here, Ramona. Okay, I know it's the fact that they are playing so well. They swept both the Pistons as well as the Hawks, but we are in the East. So let's just look at this from a big picture perspective. Are they playing well enough to take out, let's say, presumably the defending champions if they met them in the finals?
What was the quote from Doc Rivers at the start of this season?
I don't know.
Remember when that quote that got to the finals? If they get to the finals, it doesn't matter.
Right.
If it lined up for you, it lined up for you.
All right, so Brian Shaw, quick final thought. Who wins it all?
I still think Golden State until somebody knocks them off, but it makes it interesting.
It's right in front of you, and he's going to play every single game with that right on his shoulders.
I love the drama of it all. Speaking of drama, Tim Duncan, as mentioned before, 0 points, 0 field goal attempts, 4 fouls, 12 minutes. In the fourth quarter, this is something interesting. Of the last 2 games, Duncan has played 2 seconds. In games 3 and 4, 2 seconds in the fourth quarter. Is he becoming a player that you cannot use?
Well, it's on, right? And he goes, actually, I think that's too much. I think we're fast breaking a little too much, actually. So I think they slow it down in this next game here. But that's also why Greg Popovich is Greg Popovich. He'll figure something out.
You can get out there and drop some plays. What you talking about?
No, I'm all right.
No? You're good?
We'll leave that to Bob.
Okay, all right. Ramona Shelburne, our senior writer, thank you so much for joining us on SportsCenter Coast to Coast. I'll send it back to you, David.
Okay, we'll have much more coming up, including the